What do you think, Michael, the state, the Commonwealth there in Massachusetts, obviously they, the mistrial was declared then. I was surprised. I think I was anchoring and filling in, and you said they absolutely are going to bring these charges again. I think you did say that. So yeah, you're not surprised that they did. Yeah, I remember that.
No, they have to. They have to because there's too much.
Even the murder too? I mean, you got, Proctor's not going to get any better the second time around. In fact, he's gotten worse. He lost his job. Other investigators are now under investigation. Their case failed miserably on the murder too. You said it yourself, Mr. Hate Karen Reed. You don't even think they got the murder too. On what planet should the Commonwealth come back and say, we'd like to do a redo on the two? Now, even when you throw the juries, this whole juror fiasco into the mix.
I said during the trial that 5 days after this trial is done, they're going to fire Michael Proctor. Then 6 months after the trial is done, they'll deny his retirement and pension. Then 6 months after that, he will hire a private firm in Massachusetts, sue the Commonwealth, and then a year after that, they'll privately settle it out of court with a non-disparagement agreement, right, on both sides. So they've done exactly what I predicted they would do. They fired Michael Proctor. He was absolutely a villain. He was the villain of the case. And to be quite frank with you, Karen Reed was throwing out the conspiracy hoax before they even knew what the text messages with Brian Proctor yielded, right? That's one of the other things that made the whole thing a hoax. But do I believe they should bring the murder to? I've said that this case is like an airplane that reaches VO2 speed upon takeoff, which is the speed where an airplane can no longer safely abandon takeoff. It has to take off or everyone dies. This case is too much, and Karen Reed brought it that way. She brought up the conspiracy hoax. She conned her attorneys. She came into their office. She sold them on the hoax. And then the Commonwealth, to their everlasting shame, did not give up the evidence for them to independently test the DNA, which they should have, which then allowed her attorneys, gave them the air to say, you know what, there's a cover-up here. They won't even let us test the DNA for canine DNA. They must be covering something up. Look at these. Look at this picture of the arm of John O'Keefe. These are dog bites from within the Albert House, right? So the Commonwealth is not blameless here. They've made tons of mistakes. And they gave air to this whole entire conspiracy hoax. But no, I don't believe that the murder too was proven. I don't believe it could ever be proven. Should they bring it back? I think only because of the looming specter, public specter of hoax. They have to bring it back. And Matt Johnson even said outside of that courthouse, the balance of people who are in favor of Karen Reed versus against her is shifting against her. I think it has everything to do with the fact that everybody has seen that the whole conspiracy hoax that they promised the public, we're going to show you the Alberts and the police and Higgins, and all, it was all a hoax. So that's. You're going to have to tell me to shut up, Ted, because I get too lazy to stop once I get going. You're going to have to tell me to shut my mouth.
Yeah, you love talking about this one, Michael. Wow.